Rare, possibly unique. Genre blender from the new god of science fiction. Every damn time I say, this is Jeremy Robinson at his absolute best, he comes out with another book even better, usually with the very next book. Grin. Here, we get the kick-ass sci-fi action Robinson gained his following for. He's never going to go far from that, in my experience having read every book he's written. But we also get an emotional depth that is sometimes less prevalent in his tales, and here we get it to the levels of his most emotional books to date, such as The Distance or Alter. Indeed, it even harkens back all the way to The Last Hunter in some ways, with being even more blatant about just how much a father loves his son. But then, the genre bending. Some of it, I'm not going to even hint at here, as it would be a massive spoiler. But I can say, given that Robinson has used this particular blend at other times, notably in the Infinite Timeline, The Dark, that the horror here is some of the darkest, sickest, most vile horror I've seen on page in quite some time. The kind of horror that makes you question even friends you've known online for approaching 2 decades and have even shared a few meals with in real life over the years. The other bit of genre bending though, you're going to have to read this book. It was done at least as well as anything else here, but you'll get no hints from me as to what it is. I will say that as good as the sci-fi horror itself is, this particular edition makes the story here that much stronger asterisk, and even though Robinson has never gone this direction before, he actually manages to pull it off at least as well as others who write in this space for their careers. Maybe even better. As with so many of his books of late, there is also a fair amount of meta-commentary here, including one bit where even I had to tell him, "You're starting to convince me that you actually enjoy the frequent political complaints from both sides thinking they know you." Quote. So before you even get to that line in particular, and no, I'm not revealing it, just know that I have known this man for nearly 20 years. We met in MySpace asterisk. I've read every book he has written, and I've even hung out with him at the annual, since 2015 or so, Robinson Fest event a few times, including both 2023 and 2024 when it was in St. Augustine, Florida, near my home in Jacksonville. And even I can't tell you his actual positions on any political or religious point. So if you think you know him better than I do, a few people do. His family, his longtime editor, several close friends, including several fans. Outside of those specific people, no, you most likely do not. Still, I invite you to read this book and write your own review of it, and if you feel you must call him out for some perceived political or religious sin, so be it. Just know that I for one am going to laugh my ass off when I see you do it. Slightly smiling face. Overall, this really was Robinson at his absolute best to date, pushing himself in directions I honestly never saw coming from him. Thus, almost no matter what your particular reading preference is, you need to put this one on your TBR. You're going to want to experience this tale from a true master of his craft. Very much recommended.